Hello and welcome everyone to part 56 of the Elves of Lórien 3rd Age Let's Play. We continue where we left it off, part 55, and our troops that are heading back, I believe, to Amon Lank are, well, for replenishment, have been intercepted by Captain Gorthak of Mordor, so we now must fend them off because the rest of the forces are trying to hold at Thorenberg. Lots of battles coming up, so let's quickly fight this one. I want to fight this myself, obviously, because the auto-resolve probably will not end so favourably, whereas the might and power of the elves that I have in this unit should do rather well. Once we load on in, and get more of this. Those of you who haven't perhaps been watching my Harad Let's Play, but at the moment, finally got around to recording kind of mass amounts of both Harad and Elves of Lórien, and they will be finished, both of them probably within the next week. As I've been able to sit down and finally record a lot of these guys, which I've been meaning to do for a while because I've missed playing these campaigns and they're really good fun campaigns. So you will not have to wait long for your Lórien fix from now on. There should be a part up daily, which I'm sure you guys will all enjoy. Let's have my infantry here. Not many infantry left, so it's not really going to hold too well. Oh, this is my ballista. We actually don't have a ballista, we just have the ballista crew. Okay, fair enough. Uh-oh. That looks like a lot of heavy dudes. So we're going to have to send my infantry out in front. As much as I obviously want to do that with my poor, weakened and bedraggled units. And I'll have to let the centre full open. Thankfully my elves are awesome. We do have mountain trolls. That's going to be an issue. Mountain trolls to deal with is not a nice combo. So I'm going to get 3 units over this side just to deal with mountain trolls. Take them off fire at will so they actually will fire on them. If we've got any other kind of high priority targets to worry about? No, the rest of them can just try and shoot down whatever they can. Whereas these guys, you can see the first like 3 up there, they're heavily bloodied. Now more of them. We just need more of them to be bloodied. In fact, I'm going to get all my archers firing on these guys now. I've got another unit of Galadrim up here which aren't, but they're starting to go down now. So I might just really quickly just get all my elves to target them. I'm not going to put these guys into shield wall because, to be honest, I need as many of them as can fight as possible, even though they're tightly packed. I need them to just fend the enemy off for as long as possible. The mountain trolls have gone into my infantry. And we're now going to whack these guys on fire at will. Some of them will fire at the trolls still because they're really close. Galadrim. But I'm hoping some of them will also be firing at these guys here. And I'm going to have to charge this archer unit here to hit the Uruks. And fend these guys back across the line. I'm trying to get these units all to fire at the gap here. It's being made perfectly for them right in front of them. Which my archers are doing quite nicely, which is jolly good. I'm not so sure my infantry are having a good time of it here. My Lórien Rangers holding their own here. Archers of Lórien not doing so well in the middle against the Uruks. They are heavy infantry after all. But thankfully all my archers down here are having a good crack at them, and my spearmen and Galadrim guards are doing what they do best, which is hold the line. Come on, bring down that mountain troll, then we've got nothing else to worry about. Yep, we're good. My Galadrim can now fire on these guys here. Straight into the orc ranks because there's hardly any of my infantry left. How are these guys doing here? We're actually pushing the Uruks back, which is good. We get these guys all along the line here to try and hit the Uruk halberds that are coming in nice spread out formation all the way along here. We managed to push these guys back. They've broken over there, which is good news. Let's hit the halberds. My Lórien Rangers and archers in the middle should be able to beat these guys back in the middle. The Uruks are doing actually quite well against them, and obviously my Galadrim are just holding long enough there for me to sort out the other units that I need to focus on. Once we've done that, we can flank around with some archers and bring them down. Elves may have expensive units, but they also have... I don't think they have a bad unit, to be honest. Even their standard archers of Lórien are pretty darn good. When they gain some veterancy,
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Their basic archers are already better than most units' elite archers, and most factions' elites. So the halberds are just moving over here. My Galadrim are having a great time bringing them all down, along with the Lórien Rangers. You can see the arrows just flying in past the screen right now, pinning these guys and knocking them down. And then, oh, we've got some my light infantry back here. It's chased after the Orc Raiders, so they can have a go at them. Don't know if they'll hold for very long. Oh, we've broken through here. Well, let's do what we do best then. Bring these guys around to flank and fire into the backs of the enemies. Enemy generals down. And the halberds have gone as well. So let's bring these guys around too. Oh, and the spear band have broken as well. And I'm going to end it there. I'm not going to bother chasing them. There's still a fair few left, but we've done good. We've done good. Managed to break them.
You will ruin these trees no longer.
We'll execute them. They're going to fall back to spat by Thorenberg, or even further past that, actually. Aldberg, where are they going there? Forming up some armies, and here they go. They're going to attack me now. I don't hold out much hope here. We've got to fight to the death at the very end against 4,000 men. 4,000 orcs coming against us. They have 3 units of mountain trolls. This really will be our final stand at Thorenberg. It has kind of failed to hold this just because Mordor's been able to throw so many armies against us here. Or we just can't hold against the onslaught. So, you know, given a few turns when I can build up another force, I'm going to need to at least send 2 or 3 armies really to hold this area. And also, I need to be able to hold kind of the eastern parts of Rohan as well before I try and push this far out as well. And obviously get as many of my guys on the walls as I can. Okay, I've got these guys up on the wall here. Galadrim archers up there. These guys are down here, so they need to get up on the wall somewhere. Can't get anyone up here for some reason. Put them up here. Is that what the majority of the forces are? Yeah, the fair bit. They're still going to kill plenty. So once the enemy gets too close, we're going to have to pull back. The ballista, sadly, it's not a great shot from there, so we're going to have the ballistas up here. And they'll fire into the gate once the enemy comes in. My spears are just going to have to hold here. Be careful with those ballista shots. And where's my general? Oh, he's actually up on the wall. Okay, that's cool. That'll do. Let's start the battle. Let's hope we can push these guys back. I'm not even going to bother trying to set the ram on... Well, actually, it has worked in the past setting the ram on fire, but it has taken the biggest toll of my troops to try and do so. We've got towers and everything, so it's not going to go down well. Oh no, I can't burn the ram. No, the way of taking down the ram is by killing all the units in that group, which probably just isn't going to happen. So we're just going to let my archers just try and thin the enemy ranks. All firing now. That front rank of archers. To be honest, actually, it would have been better if I deployed these guys down on the ground firing over the wall, because only the front rank fires. Oh no, the second rank's firing there. And some of them are firing. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's alright. So we've already got the Orc Raiders going up against the wall. Thankfully these guys are here to fire into the flanks. Try and bring these guys down as the enemy comes in through the snow. I don't know how many of the enemy we've actually managed to kill so far. Not even 10% yet. Because they still have all the hordes back here.
The enemy have ladders at the walls. Repel the attackers.
And they're going to have the
Give them
siege
steel.
tower here too. So my archers are going to have to turn into melee combatants. Thankfully we've got the Galadrim, which will actually hold rather well. But once these guys start getting up here extensively, I'm going to pull back with some troops, because my archers can still be of quite effective use when not caught up on the walls. So I'm actually going to move these guys down and my general, because they can actually fire into the troops that are going to smash through the gates.
Curses! The enemy are battering down our gates.
So we're going to form up with these guys over here. Run with my general, please. And the snow really is coming in, making it very, very foggy. Or like a snow blizzard. You can barely see a thing. Everything's coated in white. And the orc raiders I got up on the wall are being shredded quite nicely by my men up there, which is good. They should fall back pretty darn quickly. Try and bring down more of the infantry here.
The enemy's ram is through our gates.
And I'm going to hold back with my men here, just so that my archers can fire a little bit better across the way. I think a few of my guys have been caught up here.
The enemy have the walls. Look to our defense or all will be lost.
Try and hit these guys over here with my archers. They're obviously going towards my guys here. I'm going to try and see if I can get my ballistas to fire in without killing too many of my own troops. Real blizzard coming in. I can barely see what's going on, which makes it incredibly hard to coordinate what's happening. And the trolls have just come in, they're tearing apart my spearmen. They're gonna have this just because they can't pull in. Just put these guys on flaming arrows. Let's try and hit some of the trolls or something. I think we've fallen here. Not the greatest defense in the world. Can't see what's going on. Spearmen taking quite the pounding. How are we doing up on the walls? We're trying to fend these guys back. The Galadrim are holding. How are we doing up over here? Oh, we've got mounted trolls on the walls. Say what? Well, that's not a good thing. March is still trying to fend off all these guys. How many have we managed to kill? Managed to kill 17%, but we're already losing 14% of our men. Come on, ballistas. Oh, that definitely got a troll. Come on, archers. Put you on fire at will as well. Trying to fire into all the orcs here. More of them up on the wall. Looks like the majority though are just pushing through the gate. From what I can see, but it's quite difficult to see. Like I said, I did change the brightness settings back down from when I played as it should be on like 50. There we go. Doesn't make much difference, but 8 trolls up on the wall still. Archers trying to fend them off. They are tearing through them, and I can't really pull them down that easily. This troll's still going to be there. Thankfully, these guys are still firing, which are probably a saving grace, to be honest, at the moment. Just trying to pin down some guys up, down on the ground. We've got orcs going towards the square now. So many of them there, and I just don't have the forces to do this, to hold the enemy off. And my generals decided this would be the perfect time to do a suicidal charge into the enemy ranks. So fine, general, if that's what you want to do, go for it. For elven glory. If you can bring down the mountain trolls as well, do it. But it looks like they're coming in for my archers here. Oh, boom! Got to the front rank. Galadrim trying to hold these guys back on the walls. Galadrim, I reckon, could hold out for quite some time. But these guys, they're going to be hitting my ballista yet. My ballista's been taken. They're going to capture the main square soon. There's not a huge amount I can do about that, unfortunately. Taking the walls up here, they finally got around to my other unit of archers. Thorenberg falls. So many troops there, but I can't really bring them anywhere, and just at this stage, with so many troops pouring through, they're gonna win. Let's just try and take as many of them with me as I can. Kill some of these trolls. Fortunately, this general, he's survived many things. He's on gold veterancy. Ah, the snow's finally cleared a little bit. They've done great. The Galadrim are on gold. Hate to lose such good veteran units. But I'm not sure we can really do much here. Just look at that tide. Normally, I have plenty of spearmen ringing them and archers firing in from all angles, but I just don't have those troops. I think that's why I pulled the troops I did pull back, because I was trying to save as many as I could while still hold a reasonable defence. My ballista crew's actually holding, but these trolls are just tearing through my guys. Once we finish these guys up on the wall, we can bring the Galadrim down. They might be able to help a little bit. But let's actually see if we can bring these guys down to form up and do some damage into the flanks of the enemy. Just watch as they. Let's have a look at my general. How's he doing? And then push more. Oh, the trolls are coming in from the back. That's not good. Hello, beautiful. You too. So now my general versus the trolls. Backed off a little bit, and my general's just carving out what he can, but my archers over here, there's only 9 of them left of that great unit that once was. Oh, we've got orcs that have come over here to fight us. Because my archers refuse on kind of forming up in a reasonable way, so I'm going to charge them with these guys, try and push them back. Form up with my archers here. I try and flank in there. How are my Galadrim? My Galadrim are doing good. Are they actually able to fire from here? They are. They're actually able to fire up on the walls, down into the units down here. Give them a rallying call. How many have we managed to kill? We managed to kill 39% of the enemy, despite them killing a large percentage of my men. I'm not going to bother wasting our ammo on the trolls, just going to try and kill units now. Bring them down while my general bravely fights on. These guys are not obeying my commands. Go on, guard mode. Just form up over here, please. Ah, crap, you're going to have to fight the spearmen. Oh, sorry, I muted the sound. My ballista crew is still holding. I'm not sure if they're managing to kill many of the enemy. We're doing okay. We're not going to have enough time though to let the timer run down. The general has carved away a fair few. My Galadrim firing in on there. I think they're hitting some of the trolls as well. Hitting a lot of these guys here. Let's get a nice view of them as they fire. Gotta admit, the models for Medieval 2 and its engine, they look pretty darn good. They look really nice. Obviously the ones in Rome 2 look nicer, because like you have individual bits of the armour which isn't like the way these are kind of grafted onto the units. There's not so many different moving points on them as such, but on Rome 2 obviously there's more moving points of a unit, so the armour bends and flexes a bit more realistically. But that's still, it's full on credit to the guys that modelled these guys, that put the hours of work into this, years of work into this. Looks fantastic.
Seems almost certain.
And these guys up on the walls that are left up here. A random few, let's bring them in. Damn it, shortcut keeps muting my sound, and I'm only down to 8 of my general's bodyguard, but they are swinging in full-on fury. Here's my general. There he is. He's been surrounded. When he falls, my men will not be far from them. Galadrim still, though, plenty of troops in them. We've killed over half the enemy. We're bringing the number closer and closer, but once they run out of arrows, I have to put them into melee. I'm not sure how long we can actually hold for.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost.
We're going to try, though. We're going to try and kill as many as possible. They've sent more troops up against my ballistas, and they're losing a lot more men now. Come on, elves. You can do this. No, Galadrim, you're not out of ammo yet. Fire on these guys. Oh, my Galadrim have come down a little bit. A few of them are there with swords. Standing guard. They like being smacked in the face. The rest of them are firing. Oh no, they're now fighting. Good. Should be able to carve down an orc or two. Oh no, they're actually trying to fire down here.
Defeat seems almost certain.
This guy looks like he's going down. Come on, surely he's trying to cleave his head in. Fire an arrow.
We've lost half of our men.
We have indeed. We've lost 65%, but we're trying to make the enemy lose just as many. I'll give credits to every single one of these Sindar archers that are fighting so bravely. My general over here, cornered and trapped. Who will fell him? Final orc band, the spearman moving in now. He's still trying to carve them down. Brought down another enemy. He's not giving up. He's going for it with everything he can muster. My archers are just trying to whittle down the ranks as much as they can. They're actually pushing in here. We're starting to push the enemy back. We whittle them down. I don't want to try and pull my general out of there and save him. There is a small possibility of that happening, just because I think I'm pulling him out, he will get killed. Soon going to be the moment to charge with the Galadrim, and then they'll be able to reinforce. Oh, it's just down to my general and one more Sindar archer, bravely fighting here.
Our foe has taken control of the castle.
But they started capturing the castle now. Charge, Galadrim, charge! General's still going at it. I will give him this. So they've actually managed to kill a lot more than I thought we would of the enemy. Nearly brought it even again. They're sending in the spear band here. These guys up here just slowly holding the enemy back. Oh, and it's just down to my general. Let's give a rallying call as the Galadrim come on in, start carving the enemy up.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Keeps on felling them though. It's not giving up. Stabbing and thrusting. My Galadrim now coming out, sword swinging, pushing into the back of these ranks. But they are going to capture this square with the spear band. There's not much I can do about that. Try and take down more of them here. See if we can push our way toward the square or something, but there's a lot of units in between us and the square. My Galadrim now fighting down from the walls to beat these guys back. They're gold veterans. See, they potentially could well do it, but I don't have enough units to defend the square with. I never did. They would have always broken past with those trolls swinging in. They shattered my spearmen's defences. Their Galadrim are trying to reach my general and save him. An exit strategy so they can pull out through the gates. This is do or die. Fight to the very last. They're carving a way through. They're trying to make their way to him. Just need to start a rout and we can do it. More rallying calls keep the morale high. My men are within a few ranks of reaching my general. They are carving a way through, and we could actually, if we could get to the square and stop the countdown, we could have won this, I reckon. Well, I'm not sure. The Galadrim really are going for it. They do not want to lose here. Oh, my general just cleave that orc's face off. Keep pushing, Galadrim, keep pushing. This will be told of in the songs and in the histories, the great stand of Thorenberg. Push now, they switch their attention over to this side, pushing through. They've reached my general with another one there. Been pushed back by a few waves of orcs. It's now very close fighting side to side with this Galadrim. I want to see the number of kills that the Galadrim get after this. In the last 40 seconds. And my Lórien archers are being brought down. They're not as good as the Galadrim, and so fades the hope of being able to recapture the square. But we are chipping away at these guys. The general being pushed deeper into the orcs. What are you guys doing? No. Attack. Attack. Save your general. Get back in. Oh, we started breaking some guys. Ah, just at the wrong time. We break them just as it's too late, unfortunately. If we'd had longer, we quite possibly could have pulled off a miraculous victory here. But well fought to all my men. Unfortunately, it was not enough. But how many kills those Galadrim get? Yeah, 848. That is huge. Huge number of kills. They fought hard and they fought well. Alas, there is no way for them to escape, and Thorenberg falls. But we killed well over half the enemy forces. We should be able to retake it. And Tirith Anduin is now being assaulted by Mordor, and we have hardly anyone there. I really do need to settle our forces now that both the High Elves and Gondor, that flank is secured. We need to start spreading out. We need to push back against Mordor with whatever forces we can muster. We'll have to watch out for the Orcs of Gundabad. And I will be wrapping up the part soon, but there will be another part tomorrow, so fear not. There will be more than just a battle, a noble death. Benion, the infantryman, you will not be forgotten. The most valiant of stands. These guys need to get back here.
My lord. Come on.
Amon Lank. Retrain these guys and replenish all of these, and then we will move back once we have the troops. So what are they sending up against us here? Let's use my spy. We've got an 84% chance of this working. Yep, okay, so we've got catapults. Just standard ones, not troll catapults, which is nice. The only unit I have here is an Archers of Lórien unit. We could send some units from here with Barathon. We'll call him Baratheon. So once he finishes these units, we'll push back and we'll take that back. Building troops here as well. We can start to afford them. We can actually do a large zone upgrade. So let's start with that. The city. Go away, allied allies. Okay, so now we're replenishing some troops here. We can rebuild some Galadrim. And we need to leave a small force here at Imladris that can defend it.
My lord.
Or unless we can get a ceasefire. Oh, here we go. Who are we at war with now then? Oh, fantastic. So they won't be attacking and taking Imladris anymore. That's probably just because I
yes, my lord.
Whipped their asses last time. So that's good. I can pull out with the majority of the forces there. And I will build up well, I'll have to leave some guys behind, otherwise they're just going to re-attack me and I'm going to have the same problem as before.
My lord.
So the rest of my forces are replenishing at Isengard with Celeborn, faction leader, Thorenberg, and at Helm's Deep we have small contingents. Gondor has actually been able to push up and take some of these settlements from the wild men. They managed to push up quite considerably. That's where they've been focusing their assaults now, because they've been pushed back by Harad, so they are focusing mainly here. They lost Minas Tirith long ago. There's an invasion force heading for Dal Amroth. That'll be their largest city gone after that. We need to push back and help out. We need to take Erect back. And my forces at Edoras are... We're actually besieging, along with good old Treebeard and some Ents, we're besieging Dunharrow, and we can actually assault this. So this will be where we assault next time, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed this part. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe for more Elves of Lórien, Harad, Empire Total War, and Rome 2. And if you want to join the Pride for all the latest updates on my channel, new videos and whatnot, feel free to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links to both those are in the description. Ciao for now.